This is my official first year of doing powerlifting.
This is also my first year doing powerlifting.
I am also only doing this is my first year doing powerlifting as well.
My biggest challenge was, I came in not knowing that I would be better than half the kids I've competed in. Just overcome having just to work with the equipment we got. Pretty much has been my biggest challenge.
People think of it more of as physical sport, and it's a lot mental as well. So my personal biggest challenge has been a lot of the mental stuff, and then working with the equipment. And like it's a lot. It's very rushed sometimes whenever you're like getting ready for squats and you need someone to wrap your knees, and you ain't got no one to wrap your knees. And you like panic a little bit, and then everything just kind of works itself out.
I mean, I had trouble adjusting to the time of where we would do the squats and all the other lifts, and getting prepared for everything before it happened. Biggest
goal is breaking the bench record. as a senior, I graduate this year, so I want to leave my mark. It's the only year I'm doing powerlifting, so I want to make a stand and like set my place in stone, make my name. And so currently the plan is to break the regional bench record, and then hopefully, if I'm good enough, break the state record, and we'll see how it goes.
I mean, I really just like to win. I like to win and just beat everybody else that's in my weight class.
Like during regionals, getting ready for regionals, I just kept getting mentally stronger, preparing myself. I've always been nervous going up to this, but like now I'm just preparing myself mentally in a way.
Me personally, how I've prepared is trying to push my limits so I know where my limits are, and I can kind of feel out how well I can perform when the day comes. And then on top of that, with the weight cutting, he doesn't really know it because he's a big boy, but at the 148s, I walk around at like 155, so I gotta cut like a bunch of water weight and starve myself, but we get through it.
My biggest advice would be stay at it and don't give up just because you had one bad meet. I've had plenty of bad meets. I've overcome those and I've become way better mentally and physically stronger. And another thing is, don't be scared. Just go at it. Don't worry about anything. If you lose, you lose. If you win, you win.
My advice is to push your limits. You never know how far. Most people tend to not push their limits. You can tend to go a lot farther than you think. And then like I said earlier, it's a lot of a mental battle. And whenever you push your limits and you find like that goal, sometimes you can achieve more than you even thought you could at the first place, and you end up happier at the end of the day.
So Final Four, I got Iowa State, Baylor, U of H, and Creighton. And then who I got going into the championship, Iowa State and Creighton, because I got Creighton upsetting U of H, and then Iowa State winning the whole thing. Iowa State Cyclones, that's what I am, that's what I'm going for. They got the defense, they got the offense, they got the whole package.
For my Final Four, I got Iowa State, North Carolina, and then I got Houston and, Purdue. And then I think Houston's probably going to take it. And I think Iowa's going to go into they're going to play. I think it's Houston and Iowa, and I think Houston's probably going to win it all.
So I got UConn, UNC, Purdue, and Duke in the Final Four, and then I got Duke being UNC in the championship. I got Auburn, Mississippi State, and I got Houston, and then Purdue. Houston winning it all, though. Yeah, okay, all right, my Final Four, on the left side, I got Auburn and Mississippi State. And on the right side, I got Tennessee. And I got to go with Houston. I'm not going to lie, I got to go with Houston. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to go with Tennessee. Tennessee going to win it all. Tennessee for sure.
This season, I'm looking forward to just spending more time with my teammates and just going out with the bang. I've been playing softball for 11 years, since I was 6. Through my mind before game, I just try to calm myself down and just think of happy thoughts and times when I was doing good so that I can stay happy and focused. Okay, pre-game traditions. In the locker room, we do eye black and glitter for every single game. And then we play this little cat and mouse game. And we go out to eat at the mall before every home game.
This season, I'm focused on just bonding with my teammates while I can. I'm leaving in a few months, so I just want to spend as much time with them as I can, bond with them, and win as much as we can, go as far in the season as possible. Before a game, I really just like to calm myself down. I like to remember all the work I put in and trust my teammates and know that we can be anybody we can if we put our mind to it. This season, I think that I will do pretty well. Every year I do better hitting, I put more work in, and I learn some new ways to adjust to different pitchers, and I think that as a whole we'll do pretty well. Yes, after high school I plan on going to Southwestern Assemblies of God University to continue playing soccer.
I feel very good about the team this year. We only lost 3 seniors last year, and we're returning basically all of our starters, and we have a good group. I feel like we should go pretty far this year. Success for this team, in my opinion, is doing the little things, fundamentals correctly, hitting the ball, winning more district games than not, making playoffs and going deep. This season, I'm ready to see us really, our experience to come out. I'm ready to see us hit the ball. I'm ready to see us win, and hopefully with the district championship. I expect to win. I want us to be in the playoffs. I want to go deep. So I expect this group to get after it, and with my group of seniors, I hope they can lead this team to success.
I think the Final Four is going to be USC, South Carolina, Iowa, and Texas.
LSU, South Carolina, Gonzaga, and Arizona.
I think South Carolina is going to win overall, and then Texas, Iowa, and who else? And USC.
For this year, I really think the selection committee got it right, and all the 1 seeds feel like the right Final Four picks to me. So South Carolina, Texas, Iowa, and USC. I am excited about the parity in all the games because women's basketball is growing and the teams are getting better and the athletes are getting better. But after my Final Four, I do think Texas is going to take it. Vic Schaefer was my college coach, and I know what he can make a team do, and he's a defensive-minded coach, and defense wins championships. Go Texas.